Hello and welcome, my name is Zach with One Hand Ken. In this video we're going to be talking about some of the best base locations for early game. There will be videos coming after this for mid, late, and end game, but for this one we're just focusing on early games. So if you're brand new to Palworld or you haven't been playing in a little while and you want to get back into it to see what's up with the new Faybreak update, and you don't want to be overwhelmed by just jumping back into your own world and you want to kind of go through the skill tree and yeah, you get the point. This video is for you. So let's jump right in. So we're going to start a whole brand new world here. The first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to show you the first location. It is going to be at 4-526. We'll get there in a second. We got to get our character made here. Let's go. Just presets. We'll grab this guy who has the hair that I wish I had, and let's jump in. I'm going to mark it on the map for you and show you. I've got mods to reveal the whole map. So our first base location is right here, right around 4-526, somewhere in here. So let's slap a marker on here. And the reason that we want to go to this base first, as soon as we get into the game, is there's 8 ore nodes right away, as well as other benefits. So I'm going to start a timer. We're going to see how long it takes us to get there, and I'm not going to be catching any pals on the way. I'm just going to grab the resources to build a pal box as soon as I get there. So just to show you that we can get there before nighttime and the best path to do so and things to watch out for on the way. So let's go. Timer is started. So just for the extra tech points, we're gonna grab some of our waypoints. We're gonna grab some wood. Gonna run right over here, grab some rocks, berries, just in case we get hungry on the way. And again, we're not catching any pals. Got our 1 palladium fragment that we need to make a base. Sliding down the hills in this game is so underrated. If you don't do it, you need to start. It's not like, it's not like first-person shooter games, which I typically play a lot more of, like Apex Legends types of sliding, but God, it's good. It's fast. Just doing our naked little run here. If you don't see any palladium fragments along the way, you can stop real quick, talk to this guy, and he'll give you 5 of them. Again, sure to slide down the steps and the hills. Oh, past the pal sphere. Gonna need some of those. Ooh, 2 of them. Nice. So once we get down to this clearing, we're gonna cut left and we're gonna head up this way. So our first stop is going to be at the small settlement, and we'll get there just a moment. Try to avoid the night wings. They're usually like level 9 to level 12, and they will absolutely wreck you this early in the game. So another reason that we're running to this base is these guys right here, these Vixys. They make early game incredibly fast as far as leveling up and stuff like that. And I'll show you here in a little while why that is if you don't already know. Okay, so we got our small settlement fast travel. That's going to be absolutely paramount later in the game. But we're going to come up here. We're going to follow the road up. We should have enough materials to buy to make our pal box as soon as we get there. So just gonna keep on cruising. It is worth the run, trust me. And you can even run over here, grab the chest. Occasionally there are rush ore that spawn up here and can kind of make getting over there a little problematic, but not too bad. So once we get up here, you do not want to cross the bridge because there's these new bounty people He's level 12. He will absolutely ruin your day. So what you're going to do, you're going to run over here and we're just going to kind of scale these rocks down. And you won't take too much fall damage, if any at all, as long as you path halfway decent. Okay, and then just make sure your stamina's up so you don't drown. We're going to jump in the water. The third reason that this base is absolutely awesome is because of that right there. There's a dungeon spawn directly below where our base is going to be. So dungeon farming is very handy. And I think this is just a level 13 one, so yep, level 13 dungeon, so it'll be easy to clear very quickly. Even if you're just playing on normal settings, you should be able to get to level, 10 plus to get through that dungeon pretty quickly. Okay, we are almost there. And sometimes there's a messenger of love that's here too. Talk to her. She wants us to dance, so let's dance. There it is. Got some more pal spheres. We got a cloth outfit schematic, so that's huge. Oh, I definitely threw a grenade. Don't want to do that. Be careful climbing these rocks. If you get stuck in little pockets like that, they're giant pain in the butt to get out of. So climb up our rocks here, and here we are. We have arrived. Look at all these ore nodes. This is going to make early game so helpful. So let's get our tech tree going. Okay, and that's all we really need for right now. We'll get our PAL box down. Keep our PAL box out of the way so everybody can still get to all of our nodes. Oh, there's a chest here too. I didn't even notice that there was a chest spawn in here as well. So that's huge. But this is an insane location. Now we got to kind of get the base set up a little bit. Let's get going on that. So let's get our workbench. And we need some more stone for a repair bench. Perfect. Okay, repair bench is built. Then we got some more stone and wood that's on the ground here, so we can grab this, make a torch. Okay, so now we have a torch. Let's go get the stuff to get stuff moving. So another thing that's really great about that base is that base location will be good enough to take you all the way to level 33. Perfect. Now, granted, there is not a whole lot of stone resources. There might be no stone, but that's totally fine for now. I'll show you why. If I don't get absolutely wrecked by these lamb balls here. Got enough of our lamb balls to get us some cloth armor made. So yeah, the reason that the not having a stone deposit in there is not a big deal is because there's so many of them right next to this this fast travel point, and by the time that we need a lot of stone, really we'll have the stone pit unlocked in the tech tree, so can fast travel back to our base here. Ranch, this right here, super important. With the parachute we can get down to the dungeon really easy. Getting back up, kind of a pain, but getting down, super easy. Okay, so now let's make our cloth. Okay, we got our cloth outfit. Should be good to go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to make the bow, which we have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We better make something. Why is there two of you? What are you doing in my base? I'm just gonna teleport away and hopefully they're gone when we come back. So level 10 dire howl's kind of a problem. But space really close to the small settlement. Come down here, talk to that merchant, the wandering merchant that's down there. Lots of good stuff in there. He will become very, very, very important later in the game. Okay. Fast traveled, came back, dire hell's gone. Good. All right, so now we're gonna make an axe. And there's lots of wood. And honestly, wood is more important than stone really, really, really early game anyway. Wood and fiber. Need more fiber to make the bow. Okay, we can make the bow. Nice. Okay. Bow. 30 arrows should be good for now. Okay. So now that we have a bow and arrow, as long as we don't miss all of our shots, those Vixies that I was telling you about, we're gonna try to catch a couple of these as long as it doesn't run away too far. Come back. Ideally, we want 4 of these. There's a rush ores that I was telling you about. All right, nighttime. Let's get our bed made. So in order to do that, we need a small little shelter. This is perfect for right now. It's all you need. 1 foundation, 2 walls, and a roof. Honestly, you can do 1 wall and a roof, but get our bed. Let's go to sleep. Back to daytime. Back to trying to hunt for Vixies. There we go. There's 2 of them. I don't have the arrows or the spheres to really deal with you 2. So hopefully this level 6 land ball can take care of them for me. All right, we got 1. I'm gonna swap out Cativa. Yeah, get him. Man. It's like a battle of who's dumber. Holy cow, we got him. Let the search continue. So basically what I do is I just start at the small settlement, run up here, we go all the way to the top. When we get to the bridge, we go back down to the small settlement, fast travel to the base, and come back. It's the easiest way to reset the pals that are around. I think we ran out of our luck as we were running to the base because there was the pack of 4 of them. And again, you can always change your world settings to turn up pal spawn rates. Everything on this is just on normal. So we left, came back. We have 6 arrows, 2 pal spheres. We need 1 Vixy. No way did you see me. Oh, there's 2 of them. All right, go Cativa. Well, at least they dropped us a pal sphere. 2, 3 pal spheres. Oh, nice. Now let's see if there's actually any Vixies around. Premise. Close. They are also small, fluffy, and cute, but they are not what we are looking for.
Get over here!
There he is. Level 5, level 4. We'll grab the level 4. Have a higher chance. This Vixie's going to kill me. because I am not paying attention. Well, let's see if we can catch another one just for the XP. And he might have a better passive anyway. Perfect. He did not have better passives, but that's okay, because the last reason that this base is so good is it is so close to all of these low level areas, and you know, right down here, right below our base, there's the water pals. Right up here, there's sparkets, there's rush ores that have level 1 mining. You know, we can fast travel over here, find a fox sparks for level 1 kindling. You know, if we come right over here, I think either one of these islands, there's Gumos, there's Tansies, there's lift monks over here. There's all sorts of great starter pals to get you going at your bases. But let's go get these Vixies farm built and get them farming. All right, we got all of our materials. Minus 1 fiber, I guess. Oh well. We'll get it right here. Okay, there's our 1 fiber. And we have just enough room over here, right next to our little hut, to put a ranch. Let's kind of scoot this back as far as it'll go. Pull out a land ball to get some help. Let's get this thing building. Okay, finally we got the ranch built. So now the only other thing we have to do to get rocking at this base is get a food box down. And we got a couple things that we can throw in there. I don't know what Lamball's doing, but now we can start putting our Vixies in here. We have to, you know, obviously upgrade a few times. Nice. Early game is a little bit of a pain, but once you get rolling at this base, it's good, man. The good is good, and it just keeps getting good. And we should be able to throw all 4 of them in as soon as we upgrade one more time. So let's upgrade. Yep, we can have 4 pals working. Yeah, this one has runner. That's kind of big. Getting a pal with runner this early. Okay, so now that you have 4 Vixies, what Vixies do, Vixies dig up gold, arrows, and pal spheres. And then if you use a pal condenser and condense them, they can go all the way up to, I think, ultra spheres. But definitely not worth making a whole bunch of Vixies, because it takes like 160 some pals of the same kind to condense to a level 4, and that's just not worth the time or the resources, because they'll still dig up pal spheres, and it's just a chance that they dig up the other ones. So we're gonna let these guys work for a little bit, and let's see, we'll let them go for 15 minutes, and we'll see what they dig up. So I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to stand right here, and we'll be back in 15 minutes. Okay, so after 15 minutes, just 15 minutes of the Vixies doing their thing, look at that pile of stuff. So right now I have 0 regular pal spheres and 0 arrows. Let's see what we got. $39 pal spheres, 23 arrows. Just after 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, you're getting enough to go out and do another run. So this base, absolutely incredible. Up to level 33, because then we're going to be moving on to the next area. Just absolutely insane how powerful Vixies are. So now I'm going to do some leveling up and base building here so you can kind of get an idea of what's actually kind of possible at this base. And then I'm going to go to the next kind of early game base and show you why that is the next best. But we got to get up to around level 20. So our goal is to get up into the desert here. And if it becomes nighttime, it's going to get really cold in the desert. So we got to kind of hustle. So get to around level 20. I highly recommend just making as many mega spheres as you can. And then we're going to go get some mining pals. A little rough to make. And make a lot of, but so like right now I can only make 2. Definitely get some gigaspheres if you can as well. You are going to need some sort of heat resistance. The heat resistant pelt armor is the best one you're going to have at this current stage. So we're going to go ahead and make that, and then we're going to head up there. Okay, so now that we're over by the desert, we have 2 main goals here. We have Digtoise and we have Demoods. Both are going to be incredible for your base. Of course, he rolled Slacker. Of course. Why wouldn't he? You know, it's not like I'm trying to show you guys a video or anything. Something else that is also super valuable to have just in general is a Hangyu. So let's go ahead and grab him. And again, we ran out of daylight, so it's nighttime. I'm fine as long as I'm in the grass, but as the moment I step into the desert, I get cold, start taking damage. We don't need that, so we just gotta wait until daytime now. Got lucky enough to have a Digtoise spawn where it's not cold. Let's go. Let's get him. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, and he doesn't have good traits either. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You will find ones with better traits than me, I'm sure. So once you get some Digtoise, it's really going to make this base come to life. I didn't get very good rolls, but even still, it's going to be so good. Just watch. Production just went through the roof, even without having the ore site. which you don't unlock until level 24. And now you have to defeat this tower, which you need to be around like level 30 to do. Not even that long. And they've made so much already. Like we now can make 40 ingots just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Little Arsox here is gonna be busy for a while, and they're gonna farm stone. So now that they're doing that, we'll be able to do a little bit of base building with some stone foundations and stuff. So, all right, guys. So there we go. We got a functional base going on. We got our PAL labs or skill ups. We got our work tables. We got more than enough room to work with. I know it's not perfect. I know it's not beautiful, but it's functional. And this will carry you through for a long time. So just to give you guys an idea of, you know, what you can potentially build at this base as far as an actual base goes. Oh, and we picked up a whole bunch of ore. Nice, right as I was about to go show you. So I left the plantations alone over here because this base, not really worried about food at the moment. The berries will be just fine. But come here, Nightwing. So we got our production tables. We got right here is the actual production table. Then we got weapon spheres. We've got PAL, repair, storage boxes. I didn't want to bother moving all of that stuff because it has thousands of stone, so I didn't bother. Moved our hot spring and the furnace over there. And then up here we moved farm, and we have more than enough room to have a breeding farm. We could even do 2 if we wanted up here. So lots and lots and lots of room to work with, still having room for the expedition center, and without compromising any of our ore nodes out here. So lots and lots and lots of good space if utilized correctly. So this base will carry us all the way until level 23. So once you hit between 20 and 24, I'm going to show you the next base location that you really want to get into in early game. Definitely keep this one as your main base, but as a secondary base, I'm going to show you where that's at. And let's pull it up on the map here first. -78, -317. Somewhere right in here. So let's head up there. And this location is absolutely incredible for carrying you into mid game, and I will show you why. So we'll take our fast travel. This one's also not that far of a run, but you have these level 24 robin quills that are quite prominent in the area, and they are nasty to deal with early game. Cinnamoths nearby spawn. Cinnamoths are great for breeding. You've got the robin quills, which are really good to take your planting and stuff to the next level. There's a dungeon spawn right here, which is 80 meters away. There's gale claws that spawn nearby too. Gale claws are great for glider. And we're gonna come right over here. So now we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ore nodes. You can get 5 of them in a base with this guy right here. This is a coal mine. So that will make, oh, what am I? doing some weird stuff, spinning on top of this dire hell like that. Having a coal mine early is absolutely huge. So if you can use the or go get more of the Digtoise, they can mine the coal as well. So coal will be used for refined ingots and charcoal, and that will be really helpful. But the best part about this particular spot is right down over here. Right here in this little clearing is a predator pal spawn, and it doesn't look like it's here right now, but just to the north of your base, right in that little clearing down there, is a predator pal spawn that gives you the predator cores for making the bags, the extra inventory slots. Yeah, there we go. So you get the predator cores to get the extra inventory slots, which is absolutely incredible, and you need them to make Meow Mirror, which is awesome. Getting those predator pals for the predator cores to get the extra bag slots in your inventory is huge. I'm not going to worry about building a base here for the sake of the video. If you guys want me to, I definitely can. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see how to build a base here, because it's not exactly flat, so it's kind of a pain to build a base here, but you want to get that coal node in there. And this is the second best base location, in my opinion, for early game. If you guys want to see me build a base here, I definitely can, but it's kind of a pain. So just be aware of that. This is really good for just like a fighting and collecting base. So not necessarily great for a main base, just because of how uneven the ground is and all of the nasties, like these robin quills. And then you also get a lot of the syndicate guys. As well. Yeah, see, look, this robin quill is just absolutely shredding my Who Crates, who is also level 24. See if we can just catch him and save his life. Perfect. And then you got, Flopies and the Cinnamoths and the Bristillas and all sorts of really good pals. So, after you spend a lot of time, down here in the starter areas catching all these early pals, then you can move up here and you can move into these mid-level pals and keep leveling insanely fast as well. So those are my two best base locations for early game. I do have an honorable mention, and we'll head there right now. So the honorable mention base, this is a good one for early game for just a few reasons, but it's right next to the Rain Syndicate Tower fast travel point. The base location is right here at 151 negative 394, and I'll show you why it's great. Let's move on over there. So one reason I don't necessarily like this base location is because it's kind of a pain in the butt to get to on foot, because you have to climb up all this stuff over here on the hill or run around. But it is a great location because there's a dungeon right below it. There is 8 ore nodes, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there's 8 ore nodes, and you are right across the bridge from the Chillet boss. Just grab yourself Fox Sparks and just nuke it. So, easy way to farm the ancient civilization parts, not tech parts, but ancient civ points. Early game, you have a dungeon right there for early game recipes and stuff. You have 8 ore nodes. The only thing that I don't like about this location and didn't want to make it a main point is there's not a lot of room. It's really janky to try to build here. Unless you're really creative, then be my guest. I personally did not have a good time with it, but it's pretty, there's definitely options that you can do. But that's the honorable mention. That is all of the base locations and how to get your base set up for early game. So guys, thank you so much. This video did take a lot of time to put together and show you everything, obviously, because I leveled all the way up to 24 during the video. I don't want to be like those other guys that just bring a max level character and zip around on a Xenolord and, you know, flex all their stuff. I don't want to do that. I want to show you guys how to build through the game as you progress through the game. So that being said, this did take a long time, a lot of work, a lot of effort, so it would mean the world to me if you did subscribe to the channel, slap a like on the video, and the next video coming out will be the bases and setup for mid-game. So with that, tell somebody you believe in them, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.